Okay, now after adding the offsets to the rest of the coordinates, you can see the front face and the back face, and to the left and the right, the top and the bottom. So after all of typing, what we're gonna do is we're actually going to define another function. So this one is actually going to be, okay, you'll just see what it does actually as I write it out. So I'm just gonna call it drawRubix now. So we had the cube, but no a Rubik's cube since it's 3 by 3 with all the, okay, it seems like it's made up of other cubes in it. So that's how I wanted this one to look like. So I'm going to be using a loop. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're gonna int I, and I'm gonna say I to -1. And for this loop, what I'm gonna do is, now I is -1, so I'm going to let it run till I becomes 1. So we're going to go through -1 to 0 to 1. So if you count it, that is actually like 3 times. So when it is -1, when it is 0, and until it reaches 1, so that is 3 times. So I'm going to have 3 different loops. So that is the first for the outer loop. I'm going to have another one and another one. So what we're doing basically is initializing a loop sequence, which is going to help us actually come up with the 3 by 3 by 3 drawings of the cube. So it's just going to be the same for I is equals -1 for j and also for k. So there's going to be the outermost loop, then you have the middle and the innermost loop. Then we're going to pass the parameters I, j, and k now into the drawCube function. So what is going to happen is we're actually going to have split the cubes into those mini 3 by 3 by 3 cubes. Oh, typo. Oh, it seems I placed a comma instead of a semicolon. Okay, so, oh, another error I made. Okay, let me just edit this. Then I was using commas. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to pass the I, j, and k to the drawCube function as the parameters. This is now what it is actually going to draw a 3 by 3 Rubik's cube, as I said earlier on. So in the loop, you can see oh, another comma here. Yep, and it is fine. So what we're gonna do is on the display function, instead of the draw cube, what we're gonna do is actually use the drawRubix, which calls the draw cube with the parameters to draw 3 by 3 by 3. As you can see, there is draw cube. So the draw cube is within drawRubix, so automatically it will draw the cubes. Okay, so I'm just going to come by to our motion function. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to scale down the speed by multiplying it by 0.5. Oh, sorry, finger slipped onto enter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna multiply this by 0.5 so that actually speed down the scale of rotation, so we can rotate slowly now that we have our mini cubes. Well, it's not a must, but I'm just setting it so it becomes easier when it comes to rotation, because now we have the mini cubes which form the cube itself. So as you see, when I build it, there are no errors, and there we have it. You can see now we have the mini cubes forming up the big Rubik's cube, and you can see each face has its own color. So there are mini cubes combining up to form the Rubik's cube. It actually looks close to the Rubik's cube itself, only that don't have the mechanism. There's usually something like a ball at the center connecting the cubes. So we have something close to that of a Rubik's cube, only that it seems a bit spaced out. Well, so that's how you draw something close to a Rubik's cube using GLUT.